In April 1996, police found Superman's Lois Lane hiding in someone's backyard, her hair chopped off with a razor blade, missing several teeth, terrified and delusional. Margot Kidder, once one of Hollywood's brightest stars, had been missing for 3 days during a psychotic break that would expose her decades-long battle with bipolar disorder. But what led to that horrifying moment reveals a far darker story about an industry that celebrates you one day and abandons you the next. Born October 17, 1948 in Yellowknife, Canada, Margaret Ruth Kidder grew up in isolated mining towns across the Northwest Territories. Her childhood was marked by constant moving, never staying anywhere long enough to form lasting connections. Her mother was explosively temperamental, creating an unstable home environment that left young Margot anxious and searching for validation. She discovered acting as an escape, a way to become someone else, someone who wasn't afraid. By her 20s, she'd arrived in Hollywood, landing television roles and smaller films. Then in 1978, everything changed when she was cast as Lois Lane in Superman opposite Christopher Reeve. The film became a worldwide phenomenon, and Margot became a household name overnight. But fame couldn't stabilize what was breaking inside her. Throughout the 1980s, Margot's behavior became increasingly erratic. She married and divorced 3 times in quick succession. She clashed with directors, showing up late or not at all. Friends noticed wild mood swings, periods of manic energy followed by crushing depression. In 1990, a devastating car accident left her partially paralyzed and in chronic pain. The medical bills piled up while roles dried up completely. Hollywood had moved on, casting younger actresses while Margot struggled with addiction to painkillers and untreated mental illness. She lost her home, her career evaporated. By 1996, she was living in her car, alone and scared. The chemicals in her brain were misfiring, telling her lies about danger that felt absolutely real. She became convinced people were following her, trying to hurt her. In a paranoid frenzy, she hacked off her own hair and knocked out her front teeth, attempting to disguise herself. For 3 days, she wandered Los Angeles in a complete psychotic break from reality. When police found her crouched in a stranger's backyard in Glendale, rambling incoherently about conspiracies, the photos went everywhere. The woman who'd once flown alongside Superman was now a tabloid tragedy, her breakdown dissected and mocked by the same media that had celebrated her. The images were devastating, gaunt, wild-eyed, barely recognizable. Hollywood's response? Silence. Almost no one from the industry reached out. She was hospitalized and finally diagnosed with bipolar disorder, something she'd likely suffered from for decades without proper treatment. The diagnosis gave her condition a name, but it couldn't give her back what she'd lost. Margot spent her remaining years as a fierce advocate for mental health awareness, speaking openly about her struggles when others stayed silent. She moved to Montana, finding peace far from Hollywood's glare. When she died in 2018 at age 69, Christopher Reeve's widow wrote that Margot had been more than Superman's Lois Lane. She'd been a warrior who fought invisible demons every single day. Her story isn't just about a breakdown captured by cameras. It's about an industry that worships perfection and discards anyone who can't maintain the illusion. Margot Kidder's greatest role wasn't on screen. It was surviving,